This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. So this is the forward direction and this is the backward direction. But if I want to get a only part, let's say you have one mango. If I want one slice, or I mean, if I want some part, how can I ask you? I need one slice, something like that, right? That is the same way. If I want to get one part from that particular string or particular length or particular sentence, I can use this slicing methodology. Okay, slicing is to get the some part from the string. Okay, so how can I get that? So as of now we are able to get only one characters. Are we getting two characters anyway, or three characters or four characters? And we are able to get only first character, or if I want to go for a particular value, if I want to print only, let's say particular 10 minus 10, whatever the values, we are able to get it. So only one character we are able to get it. But if I want to get the part, some part or some slice, how can I use that? So that is where slicing topic will be comes into the picture. But how can I go from this particular starting point to ending point? The same way, if I want to get this particular p character, how can I use this? 0, right? You are getting Paujanya in the Arya.
Yes, Srikanth, I'm getting.
So if I want to get a particular only p character, how can I go through? X of 0, right? So now I will get a p character. Okay. Give me a response if you are.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So if you are able to, if I want only p characters, I can use this only 0. Okay. Till like a n 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something, 6 or 7 or something like that. If I want to get, if I want to go till n, how can I use? Let's say 7. 7, right? 7 or 6 something. So this is a 0. 0 will be starting and n will be the 7. But I want to get these values. So comma is will give us values? No. So we have taken a first character and we have taken a last characters. So these values I need. So for that we are going to use the slicing. So how we are going to use? You are going to take a first character and last character. In between we are going to use the colon. Okay. So if we are using the colon, it means this is the starting point and this is the ending point. I need to get this substring or a slice from this string. Got?
Got
6.
it.
Got it, right? So if I want to, now your turn, if I want to get a Python 2 or here, what is the values now? I mean, how can I return it?
1.3, if we give 6 also, it will print up to 6 minus 1 like that till.
If we give 6 only like this.
No, 0 to 6 we gave, but we got 5 characters only, no? So
Yeah, it is starting from 0, right?
Okay, 0 and 2.
If you are printing for I in range of, let's say I'm printing 6, how many values I'll get it?
0 to n minus 5.
5 values, I mean 0 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm giving 6 here, obviously I'll get 0 to 5.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That is how it will be. You are asking something? What?
Same. That only. Now I got understood.
Okay. If I want to get till B, how can I give? This is till 6. This is the 6 now. So 7 and 8. Okay. If I want to get the values of 7 and 8. Okay. I mean 0 to 8 values. How can I write it? Explain.
Print
So
x 0 to 9.
0 to 0 to 9. 0 to 9. So we are going to get a values from 0 to 8 values. I mean 0 to 9 values. I mean to say. Okay. So this is how. So but if I'm not giving a 0 value in a range for in, I'm taking every time range example so that you will understand. So 0 comma 10. So here if I'm printing, if I'm taking for in range of only 10, is both are same or not?
Yes.
Is both are same or not? Those will print from 0 to 10 only, because by default value will be considered as 0, right?
Yes, yes. Understood.
The default value will be considered as 0. Same way, if you are not giving any character, okay, if you are not giving any characters, by default it will be considered as 0, okay. And also if you are not giving the end value, okay, if you are not giving any end value, that will be considered as a last value, end value. Am I getting the whole value or not, from starting to end? Getting?
Yes.
And print of x of, if I'm taking 0 n, but the values 100 or 1000, is these characters are 1000? No, right? Maybe 20 or 25, something like that, right? But I'm taking 1000. Is this a valid or not? Let's print it. You are getting the same? So what I mean to say is, even though you are taking a final 10,000 or 1 lakh or 1 CR, this will be considered as a last character only. Okay? Then if I want to jump the same way, how the range was taken here, if I want to jump, how can I jump here? The same way. 0 and 10, 0 to n or something, or 100. And if I want to jump even numbers, how can I take that? 2, right? Same like how we are going to take a range here. Range of 0, instead of comma we are taking a colon. 100, comma 2. This is a jumping, right? Same way we can take in slicing as well. Okay? You got or you have any doubts? This one and this one. Saujanya,
Understood.
Arya. Got it right?
Understood. Yes.
Okay. Then if I want to reverse the, I mean, if I want to go from a negative direction, how can I write it? 0 or colon. If I'm printing like this, what is the answer now? From 0 to end, this is the 0 and this is the end, and this is 1 by default, right? We are going to get the final answer right here. And if I want to reverse a string, so this is the value, this is the, you can consider as 0 value, and this is the n value, and go in the negative direction, -1. So we are going to reverse the string now. I mean -1, it will go jump -1, -1, -1. We are going to print in a negative direction. So if you, let's say, if any interviewer ask you reverse a string, okay, how you will reverse a string? Just starting and ending -1, go in a negative direction, -1, -2, -3, -4. That is how. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you got answers, right?
Hmm.
You have any doubts about the slicing?
No.
Thousand, you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, so basically here in a colon or in a variable will be start colon end and step. That's it. Okay, if you want it is in a forward direction, we have forward direction and a backward direction, and if you want to reverse the string, -1. Okay, I hope you got each and everything, right?
Yes.
Slicing, what does it mean by slicing and everything? So let's say this is name equal to Srikanth and the surname equal to Kogila. I'm taking. This is the name. So I want to combine these names. These are two string values, right? I want to combine these two values. How can I combine? How you will combine the values? How you will add the values? Using the place ID, place condition, right? So here, if we want to combine the values, we can use the name called the string concatenation. We can use the string concatenation. String concatenation. So we can use the string concatenation. How can I use that? Print of name and plus you can use something like space, then surname. So am I getting a combining of two things or no? Why we are
Yes.
using this one string? Because I need some space here. If I want space here, now I'll get a space. Srikanth space Kokila. So we are combining the two things. This is just a normal addition. Okay. So as I mentioned, string is a immutable one, right? This is nothing but a string concatenation. You have any doubts? You can add the string concatenation. You can add the two strings. Like same way, x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. You can add z equal to x plus y, right? The same way we are combining name, string. But these two values will be only considered if they both are strings. If I am taking like this, if I am taking like 10, okay. So are these strings? These is both are strings?
No. One
So
is in the
these are not a strings. So two different things, right? So these will not work. Values should be not strings. Okay, and string is immutable, right? String is immutable. So if I want to change the value, name equal to Srikanth, I'm taking. Okay, if I want to change the value, let's say, how can I access the value?
true
Name of
indexing.
0, right?
Hmm.
Name of 0. print of name of 0 will be yes character will be printed, right? So if I want to change the value like name of 0 equal to yes or Sri or something like I want to change like this. Like this is the yes. S is nothing equal to this one. I want to change this value. I mean this value will be replaced with the yes. So will it possible? Will it possible or no?
Sorry, come again.
So basically string is immutable. So this is what the value we are getting here. Yes, right? So this value I need to change. I mean yes value should change from here. I mean this value instead of yes I want to replace this value. Will it is that possible? No,
Not possible.
because string is an immutable. We are not going to change the value, right? String object is not supportable assignment 131 here, right?
Will we able to change it with a single character?
No, not even single characters also.
Okay.
How can I change the values if it is a immutable?
Okay.
Immutable is nothing but we are not going to change the values. Like as I mentioned, I give you an example, right? Date of birth and your longitude, latitude, and everything, right? So that is an immutable. You cannot change. If you let's say if it is a book, okay. If you want to change one sentence or one character, you will be writing in a uh, just a character, or you have to print a whole book, right?
Yes.
Even though if you are changing one image, even though if you are changing one character. So strings are immutable. If you want to change, you have to print new book. You have to destroy the old book and you have to print a new book if you want to write. If you want to add your surname in a book, obviously you have to print new books, right?
Yes.
This is all about the strings, string concatenation, and also we have string multiplications also. Something like string multiplications is nothing but we can print the values with the string something into 10. So the string count will be printed 10 times. Okay. We can do the multiplication. I mean string multiplication we can do it. So we can do string concatenation and we can do string multiplications as well. Okay.
Okay.
But if I'm doing like again string and Srikanth, will it be valid value? No, right?
No.
This is not a correct value because how many times multiplication is nothing but a repeating. So this is not a valid, invalid. Okay, invalid. Then we are going to discuss about the lists. So list is nothing but a data structure. Okay. So list is equal to data structure. Data type and a data structure. What is the difference? Data type is nothing but a only single value it can store. But data structure is nothing but a of multiple values we can store. Okay, structure. And list is mutable because it is we can change the values. Once we created the values, we can change the values. Let's say if I want to access a first value, this is how we can access the values, right? The same way in a string. What is the answer? Will I get it now?
1.
So if I want to change the value, list of 0 equal to, I'll change the value of 100. Will it work now? Then I'll print the list now. Is it changed or no?
Changed.
So it is nothing but a mutable object. Okay. List is mutable object. Okay. And list can be taken as homogeneous or heterogeneous. Basically, homogeneous is this is homogeneous items. Homogeneous is nothing but same values. So is this the same values or not? I mean, are these are integers or not?
Yes, all are integer.
So all are same values. But I can take different values also. Like I can take one integer, I can take one float, I can take one bool, I can take one string, and I can take one none. I can take different data types inside the data structure. That is nothing but a heterogeneous. 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 Okay. So list is nothing but a different. It can accept the different values. Okay. And also it can global in nature. Okay. So like so I can take this is a list. So I can extend the values because this is a list is nothing but a your grocery list. When you go to a DMart, if you don't need, you can scribe, you can remove that item, right? Or if you want to add items, you can add that items into your list, right? That is nothing but a list is nothing but a mutable. We can extend or we can add the, we can decrease or we can increase whatever we want. So I just added. So will it be extendable? Yes, it is. Basically, it is growable in nature. Anyway, I'll give all these notes. This is basically basic things I mean to say. And the same way, how we can loop the values? Same. Array in list. Print of what? Why I'm writing this? I can access the individual values. That is the reason I'm writing each and every time with the loops and everything. Okay, I can access the individual values here. Okay, so one thing, what is the difference between the list and the string? So string is data type, right? String is data type. May audible?
Yes, yes.
String is data type and the list is
Data structure.
data structure. What is the difference between data type and data structure?
Data type will have only a single value. Data structure can have multiple values.
Okay, and the single values, whatever the data types will be immutable.
Immutable and data structure is mutable.
Data structure. No, no, data. Not every data structure is immutable because tuple is immutable. And the
Only
frozen
list.
set is yeah. So based on the conditions, we need to have a different data structures, right?
Mhm.
So um let's say your date of birth, let's say your family was there. Okay, your whole family date of birth are individual, like Arya and something, everyone, right? Everyone will be changed. I mean, everyone will be stored in a single values. Like this is your birth, date of birth, and this is another your child date of birth. So these are the different values, but you belongs to same family, right?
Yes.
So if I want to store your all your values, do I need to store in an individual way or do I need to store it uh, in a particular one? So that if I search with your surname, all your things or all your names and all your date of birth and all your occupations are, I'll get it, right?
Yes, yes.
So that is the reason we are going to use that as a tuple. If I want to store all the things, then that should be the immutable. That is why we are going to use the data structure as a tuple for a immutable stuff. If I want to store your all your data births for a fixed one, we can go for the, instead of individual, I can go for the tuple.
Okay.
How the tuple shapes like? This is like a tuple, right? And how the square will be? This is a square. I mean list.
Mm.
This is a list. and this is the tuple. This is the tuple, right? This is a list and this is a tuple. So tuple is nothing but a circle. So once a circle is formed, we cannot come out from the circle, right? So that is the reason. That is a maybe this is a list and this is a so list. We are going to discuss about the list. We will talk about the list only. So string is nothing but a immutable. String, integer, float, bool, these are all are immutables. These are all are data types. And a data structure list is nothing but a data structure. And how we can go with that square, right? And the list can be stored what homogeneous and heterogeneous. List is mutable. It can store homogeneous and heterogeneous values because same values as well as the different values, and we can modify the values, and we can extend the values, we can remove the values as well. Okay, those append, extend, those things we'll discuss in the next class. But as of now, you need to understand what does it mean by list. List is nothing but a data structure, and I can able to access the individual values from the list.
Yes, using for loop.
Yes, for loop or while loop. I mean, string also I can get access the individual values, and list also I can able to access the individual values, right?
Yes, understood.
Okay. So and so you need to understand something. We use the if I want to access the values, how can I access the values? Using the square brackets only, right? X equal to Srikanth. If I want to access the values x of 10 or x of 100, how can I access these values? Using the square brackets. You have to consider x is nothing but a Srikanth. I mean the string. Okay. And there is something like a string. So if you are taking with a single quote, that is also considered as string. Okay. And if I'm taking double quotes, this is also considered as string. Both are same. Okay. And if I'm taking a double quotes, I mean triple quotes, x equal to like this triple quotes, when we are going to use this triple quotes, like let's say you're able to get am I audible, Arya and Saujanya?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
So
Understand.
this is a
Yes, yes.
Srikanth and this is a line. If I'm writing like this, the same value, mean to say, it is the same value. Is this considering in second line? If I have a long sentence, so is this
No,
considering a second line?
no.
No, right? Print of x, what I'm going to get it? Syntax error,
Mm.
right? I'm going to get a syntax error at 178 line. I mean 177,
Mm.
right?
Yes,
But let's say you're when you are using the chat GPT or Gemini, something like that, you will give only single line or multiple lines. When you are typing in a WhatsApp, you will give a single line or multiple lines.
multiple
Multiple
line.
lines. So how it will consider as a multiple lines as a string? Then if we want to go for that, then we should go for the triple quotes. We'll comment this one. Then now I'll print it. Am I getting?
Yes,
So if I have a lines of code in a multiple lines, then we should go for the triple quotes. That is a norm. That is a thing. We are going to discuss about the string values. people. Multiple lines of things. Okay. You have any doubts still here?
Yes.
Okay. What is the doubt?
No, clear only understood.
Okay. You got it, right? So, and the list string accessing, slicing, immutable, mutable, none, data type, everything we discussed. Then what we are going to discuss next thing would be the methods. The methods, what is the methods which are present in the uh, list? Okay, there is no methods for string or there is no method for integer because those are mutable, immutable, right? We are not going to change any values. If it is immutable, there is no values. I mean, to modify the values or something like that. Okay, let's say I have given a Srikanth and y equal to oh, I'm taking like this. So z equal to I have taken like x plus space plus y. So are these values are going to change or will it be same? Let's say I'm taking x equal to 10. This is a good example to understand. So x value is now at a particular address like a 1 and a y value will be 2 and I've taken same value. So will it be changeable or will it store it in a same assigned variable or something like that? I want to know. So x value already taken and also I'm taking same x value. These value will be stored in somewhere and this will be stored in somewhere like if it is stored in a 3 value. So how it will be? The way will be x will be stored in a inside a x. I mean this will be Python is an interpreter language. It will check. Okay, x will be stored in a particular one memory and y will be stored. Then the same x value was taken here. Then what will happen here? The thing is going to happen. The previous x value will be destroyed and how can I get that ID? X. Right. See, the previous x value is destroyed and the other x value will be stored in a different way. I mean, different memory. Okay, Python is an interpreter language. If you are giving a same value, this value will be updated to this one. Like if you are going to your Aadhaar center, like the previous surname will be different, right? After your marriage. The same way, you are going to change the value. Are they going to store your name or surname in a different database or they are going to destroy it? They are going to destroy because you have same value. Name equal to Arya something and your surname will be changed. So that is how. If you are giving the same variables, line by second line, second line, second line, those values will be changed. Okay. If we want like x equal to, I'll take uh, these values also will be changed, right? So every time when the Python is going to check line by line, if the values are same, that is going to destroy the same value if it is present in a previous manner. It is going to destroy the value. Got it? Got it or doubt? You have any doubt?
Got it.
Values will be destroyed. Destroyed in if we have same values in the next line of code. Okay, so try to practice these questions. So we discussed about the in check-in check members and in operator you understood, right?
Yes, understood.
And strings are fundamental data type and string support slicing or no?
Support slicing.
In a list also we can slice x equal to 3 4. We can, if I want to slice, how can I slice? Yellow square 1 colon 3, right? I can get it, the values, right? If I am not taking anything, what it will consider from starting to end. From starting to end, I'll get it. Not printing. So if I want to reverse the value, one more slice and -1. Because that is a jump, right? And if I'm taking any nothing, that will be considered. So if it is a characters, anything we can slice. I mean, anything we can get it. Okay. Strings are immutable and list are data structures. List are mutable, growable, homogeneous, heterogeneous, and can store the values. Loops can go through the each and every value. Okay. So I will share the homework. Okay. You can write it on your own and you can practice it on your own. And if you have any doubts, let me know so that we can resolve those things.
Okay.
Okay. And also I'll update the notes as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have any doubts, Arya? Or
No, no.
you are getting it right? On a day by
Yeah.
day, you are improving something, right?
Yes, yes. It is clear.
Okay, okay,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you. Bye.